Hello! So, this is everything I wish I knew when I start drawing and when I start animating. I'm going to give you tools in a structured way so you can use and refer back every time that you need this. Gesto drawing. This is the first module of this community, and my desire for you here is that you practice this as much as you can, as that you put this in your head as much as you can if you are starting from zero, from nothing, and being able to use all of these tools and apply this in the community and play and be able to jam with us in the community using all of this theory. So let's get started. So, see the rhythms. So when seeing rhythms, I'm thinking about all of those things, and I'm going to mention all of those things right now. First of all, I'm thinking about the line of action. So I'm thinking here about the line of action, which is something like that. You know what? I love to draw the line of action with red, and when you're animating, seeing the line of action moving is just beautiful. So we're having here the line of action, and now the rhythms that I'm seeing is here the leading edge of my pose, where the character is leading, where all the force of my character is pushing around. And then here all the rhythms I'm seeing how this leading edge is revealing me here another force, which is another directional force, which is creating these two main rhythms here. And these two main rhythms, believe it or not, will open the doors for the entire pose. So from here I can create this other rhythm here for this leg, and this rhythm of this leg is also revealing here the rhythm of the knee, and this rhythm of the knee is also revealing here the other leg, the lower leg, and this will be revealing the rhythm here of the ankle, and all of this will be revealing here the rhythm of the foot. That's crazy, right? And now let me poop. And now if I am doing this, if I'm doing and drawing here a ground floor, you'll see that if I go back up around here, and I want to see and I want to follow this, you'll see that here I can connect and grab another rhythm from here. Like from here, instead of going this direction, I can go this direction and poop, create this rhythm of the upper leg connecting here to the knee, which is giving me another rhythm here to the lower leg. This lower leg is giving me another rhythm here to the ankle, and from the ankle here I'm just going and creating the rhythm here with the foot. Look at this craziness here with this part of the foot, this part of the foot with this part of the foot here, and this with the fingers until I get all the fingers. So even every little every little part of the body have a rhythm. So here I'm following now these rhythms in this way. This rhythm comes like this, and boom, maybe all the arm comes like this down, comes like this, boom, boom, down. Here, this rhythm here, like boom, boom. If I'm following the rhythms here in this other direction, I'm seeing that here, this line here also is pushing this rhythm here on the shoulder, and this is creating this arm here, giving me this rhythm here all the way like this, and then the palm, the hand like that. This hand is like this, and this rhythm, the exact rhythm that I'm having here, is also giving me or pushing the neck in this way, and this neck will also create a rhythm here of the face. Awesome. Boom, 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 and we have something like this. So this is just like it's like with the avatar on becomes like the avatar, and you see all of this energy inside of the body. This is only the energy, and on top of the energy, eventually we're going to build the forms. We're going to be building the 3D volumes of all of this, the hips, the shapes of the character, and all of that. But for now, this is the energy that exists inside of the character. Let's go with another image, number two, and you will see that all the way that I'm going to find super fast the rhythm of all of this just by connecting some lines. But on the next videos, I'm going to deeper in how each line works. How is that I'm able to create these lines? How is that I draw lines? So here, for example, and now because I already have experience with that, sometimes at the beginning we start with a hierarchy, like with the specific part of the body or something. But right now, I can start with anything. Like for example, I want to start here with the rhythm of the hand, and this will lead to the rhythm here of the elbow, and this will lead here to the rhythm of the upper arm, and all this thing here will lead here. Wait, this will be here. This will be here. So I'm going around here to create a volume here, but this line is creating another rhythm here. This line is creating another rhythm here, and this leg is coming this way. So this line is pointing this, creating this rhythm here, This rhythm is creating another rhythm here and another rhythm here. Puck, 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 puck. So I'm feeling and trying to find all the energy that exists here inside of the character or of the person. So here from here, I'm having connected the rhythm of this arm with the rhythm of this shoulder. We're having the rhythm of this arm, creating this other rhythm here for the forearm and eventually for the hand. And this same rhythm here that is building here this torso, it's also leading me to just attach the head here somewhere. And sometimes, because I'm going to show you templates eventually, but sometimes it's just about feeling and making everything have sense. So here, for example, this line, and here we can go around and feel the knee going here around like this. We're seeing this other part of the knee here, this muscle here creating this rhythm, and this leg, something like this. Boom. So these are only rhythms. And you'll be like, dude, uh, that's super messy, or you cannot have too much information of this. I'm going to, what I'm doing right now is this. Just being able to show you a photo and showing you what I see inside of that photo. What is that I'm seeing inside of this photo, and what I see is these rhythms. Now let's go with the next one. I'm going to show you these rhythms for this one. I'm going like this. Like line of action is a big deal too, something like this. Oop. So line of action goes like this, and all my rhythms, believe it or not, all the rhythms of the character follows that line of action. So here this line is creating this line is creating this line is creating this line is creating this line here, and I can one line this with this, and this line here is creating this other line for the lower leg. Oopsie. Let me make this smaller. This line of the butt here is going all the way here, creating this other line here on the leg, and then this one is also going like this, creating this line here, this line creating the rhythm of the ankle, and the rhythm of the ankle here all the way to the foot. Awesome. And now here, right now, don't overthink about too much the proportions. Just let yourself feel the rhythms inside of this pose. This rhythm here can give you also the rhythm of the shoulder here, and this rhythm of the shoulder will give you the rhythm of this arm that will go that way. And here, for example, this line which goes in this direction this can also be the one that gives you the rhythm for this other shoulder that pops here and then points down to create the other rhythm here. And when I'll be start talking about directional and applied forces, I'll show you what I mean, how to make sense of all of these lines. Well, there you go. This is how I see the rhythms inside of that. Let's go with the next one. Boom. Awesome. So again, the line of action, I'm seeing something like this. And for the rhythm, see how fast this is. Just trying to connect the line. Sometimes I like to go like the same line instead of putting like the arrow, because I never put the arrow when I'm drawing, but just continuing down that line, making that line continuous, so I can just find all of that flow, all of that energy inside of the body like this. Boom. Boom. This line, this line, this line. And in my mind, I'm seeing all of these directions going around. Here, from here, this line creating this rhythm for the shoulder here, and then from here, and then from here. There you go. And from here, also creating the rhythms for the shoulder. This rhythm of the shoulder comes here and creates a rhythm here for the arm, and this arm opens. And then here, the head, which we can just simplify with a circle right now. See? That's the beautiful thing about seeing rhythms. And this is the most important thing, even when I am animating, when I'm creating poses, this is what I have inside of my mind. And there's like a graph in which as you develop your ability or your skills of seeing these rhythms, just stop having the necessity of drawing these rhythms when drawing poses, and you start drawing another dimensions. It's like there's dimensions in drawing, and this is the dimension that not everyone sees. I remember I was going to live drawing sessions around the city, and when I was going around the city in live drawing sessions, I remember like the dude that was planning all of these live drawing things, he used to have like very cool drawings, and I asked him like, "Where's the secret?" And but he didn't. He never learned this stuff. But his drawings were good, were decent, and they have a certain type of a style. And I remember he told me like, "I see angles." He was doing this. I see angles. I see angles, and that's the way he drew. He he was drawing like here's a dimension of seeing rhythms or seeing gestures of seeing forces, and there's another layer here which is seeing seeing volumes, seeing 3D shapes around, and then there is another dimension out here which is seeing shapes. So imagine this is gestures, this is volumes, and this is shapes. And this dude that was organizing these live drawing sessions, the way that he drew was only here, and he didn't know anything of this. And you could see on his work some pitfalls, like some things that were not matching or not properly well, or he can push the pose a bit more. But he trained himself to draw like in this level all his life, and he was able to achieve decent results. But this is so important because he was not an animator; he was only just a live drawer. So he just like to draw, to go to live drawing sessions and draw people. But for an animator, if you would like to see characters move and to create poses that feel with this feeling of movement, it's very important to have awareness on this level here, which is in animation could be considered a rough pass. In drawing could be considered a gesture drawing pass. And it's the same thing. When I was in college learning animation, I remember my teachers used to tell me like, hey dude, the same thing that you were doing in live drawing, bring it back to animation. When you are doing gesture passes in live drawing, it's the same thing when you're doing rough animation. So that's why it's important to show this step and this dimension that not everyone sees and not everyone also needs to see, depending on what they are doing. But because we are animation freaks, I'm showing you all of this. Let's go with the next one to see you to help you see the forces that I see inside. And this is only spoilers because I'm going to help you understand why I put every line the way that I'm putting every line. So here, for example, I'm seeing like maybe this dude is going like this, but people will consider this dude could be like going front, but maybe for me it's doing something like this. But not I was thinking too much, maybe not. So this rhythm can go like this. This rhythm could go like this, create this other rhythm here for the butt. This rhythm here, and this rhythm of the butt is creating this other rhythm here for the leg. And here this rhythm for the leg is also going all the way here. Maybe you know what? Yeah, something like this. Something like this with this one, this with this one, and here this rhythm here also. If we go around here, sometimes it's feeling. I'll tell you an analogy about guitar with this. It's like here, these and these and these. There you go. And this rhythm here connects with the shoulder. This rhythm with the shoulder connects here with the no. Wait, let's go again. This rhythm connects here with the shoulder. Then I'm going to show you some templates, but I don't want you to be a slave of the templates because I want you to critically think and feel for yourself the pose. And sometimes it's okay to break the templates that I'm going to show you and how to see these rhythms. And I'm going to show you some examples also because on the templates that I'm going to show you eventually, the arm sometimes goes the rhythm here of the shoulder, and sometimes we go all the way in this way, the rhythm of the tricep all the way here. So the arm normally goes in this way, but sometimes the rhythm can also be in the represented on the bicep, and it's really nice because sometimes we can create appealing shapes with that. But that's in the third dimension. This is like the dimension here, then we're going to this, and then we're going to this. But for this dimension, something like this will work. Also, now we are seeing the rhythms of this pose. Amazing. Now, the analogy that I was going to mention about the guitar is that I am very technical. I'm very technical, and I understand people that are also very technical and structured. And that's why I'm making these videos, because I want to show you the structure, but also show you how to break that structure, because you will only feel free when you know the structure and know how to break that structure. Okay, there's no correct way of doing things, and there's no one only correct way to do things. This is just a way of expressing yourself, and there's many ways of expressing yourself. Now, when I was learning to play guitar, I remember I was with my best friend who is a singer, And I was playing guitar and he was singing, and I remember like, yeah, let's play this song. Let me find internet the chords and all of that. And after finding the chord, the next thing that I have to find was the strumming patterns, like down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And he was like, "What are you doing, dude?" And I'm like, "I'm looking for the strumming pattern because I have to figure it out." He's like, "No, dude, just feel it and have fun." And that's the same thing for him. I don't want you to become neurotic with the templates that I'm going to show you or all the concepts that I'm going to show you. I'm going to in this video, maybe after seeing all the other videos, maybe coming back to this video and seeing this, you'll see how I break my own rules, because it's about that. It's about just being free and doing whatever you want by understanding the rules first. So poop. Let's take here this one out. We go from this one. Let's go. So in this one, I'm seeing a big rhythm like this. So here I'm following this line here like this, boom, 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 all the way from here to here. I'm seeing this big rhythm here, and here I can connect this line here with this arm here, and this rhythm I can keep connecting this rhythm with this other hand. And here going around, maybe this is creating a rhythm here with the butt, and the butt is creating another rhythm here with the leg, and this is with the knee, and this is with the other part of the leg. Amazing, awesome. And then the head will be something like this. So I'm drawing the figure only with these rhythm lines. Imagine it's the avatar and this is the force, the energy that exists inside of this dude. Amazing. Let's go with the next one. Get out of here. Awesome. Let's go with this one. Here I'm seeing like the gravity pulling all of here. The gravity is a big factor that will influence a lot the way that we draw poses. But again, coming soon. So I'm seeing this force here in the chest pulling all the way here to the butt. This butt creating another rhythm here in the leg, and this rhythm of the leg coming this way, and this other rhythm here of the leg. This butt is creating another rhythm here, and this rhythm is coming here up, creating this rhythm here on the heel, and this heel creating this rhythm here in this part of the leg, and this part of the leg creating here the rhythms of the foot. And then here we're going following the same rhythms here, one lining here to the arm, here, poof, 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 the hand, the shoulder. We're having here the arm, pum, 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 and there you go. That's the no, there you go, boom, 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 boom. There you go. And from this same rhythm that I have here, this is my main two lines here. I'm taking here the rhythm for the head, and connecting the head to this. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. The rhythm of this pose will be something like this. I'm seeing like this dude is pulling this way, so I'm seeing these. I can even like make one line here with the hand, and all the way this rhythm with the foot, and this is in consequence creating this line of action. Now, this line of action is the thing that will dictate also the rhythms. Don't rush. I'll show you all of that. Or if you already feel confused with all of this, go and jump with the other videos explaining each one of these things that I'm doing. So from here, this leading edge that is coming here all the way to the back, all the way to the abs, all the way to the abs here to the butt, here from the butt to the upper leg. Now I screw up here the proportions, but I don't care. I just have to don't care, and just come here to this, from this butt to this leg to this other part of the leg, and these are from here to the ankles and here to the foot. I remember when I was doing live drawing, like I had the model in front of me, I was doing live drawing with all my classmates and around. Sometimes I screw up, but I screw up this in huge papers, like in huge notepads, in huge papers. And my teacher, when they were walking around, it's like, dude, don't care. Draw through the page. If you cut the leg through the page, don't worry about it. Just draw through the page. So it's the exact same thing. So here, I can go here and also create a rhythm of this leg here, and this rhythm of the leg comes like this. Awesome. Here we're having this arm that comes like this. Yeah, we can just simplify this with this. And this shoulder comes like this, and this creates this rhythm for the hand here. Awesome, see? Boop, boop, boop. So sometimes, and I'll keep making reference of music. Sometimes these proportions are super rough. Sometimes, just by me telling you how is that I appreciate music, in this case, how is that I appreciate drawing, it's enough for you to start seeing something different that maybe you cannot see at this point right now. But it's just because right now it's like I was going to use a drugs reference. It's like me giving you a drug right now and being like, now you see it. You see all of that things that I'm seeing. You're like, oh yeah. And now eventually, when you just all the effects of that drugs just goes away of you, you'll be like, Henry, I remember all of that. I remember how it felt. I remember what I saw during that time. Now that you remember and saw all of those things in that state, bring all of those things now that you feel okay, now that you feel good. So right now it's like I'm taking you into a drugs trip, showing you all of this, and when I start showing you all the concepts, you'll be like, I remember how it felt. I remember how it felt. And it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling that you'll get into seeing all of this stuff. There you go. Boop. So here, same thing. Boom, 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 boom. Seeing rhythms, this line here is pointing and creating this other line here. This other line is here, creating this other line here. This line is also creating this other line here. This line is also creating this other leg here. The knee line is giving me also the line for this, for the ankle, for the foot, and going all the way like this. Here's also creating this force of the shoulder, the tricep, the forearm, the forearm, and here the shoulder, here the tricep. We can even go around here and create this rhythm here for the forearm. It will be amazing. Like lines will have levels. You'll be able to add lines with the sense of like drawing muscles eventually as you keep moving forward and practicing this concept. But yeah, this is like I'm here, I'm bragging. I'm adding more stuff that I don't have to, but just showing you that just the force is the first step to start drawing amazing poses. See, for example, and right now that I feel inspired of drawing these poses, that I'm putting more time into showing you like more spoilers of what you're able to create when you start understanding these concepts. Boom, boom, boom. And maybe here making more this, putting more pressure because there's a lot of things happening here. And then this same force here is creating the force here for the neck, and here for the head. Awesome. Yeah. Now we're starting to see the shape. But why? Because I am building my character on top of all of those base rhythms that I established first. And on top of that is that I am starting to whoop, cheating, skewing, and stretching. But no, if you put more time in all of that, you'll be able to create amazing shapes. Also, amazing drawings. Let's go with the last one. And this will be the last image on this trip, psychedelic trip that we're going right now. So here we're coming here. Boop, all the way here to the butt. This butt is giving me here the upper leg, this the lower leg. And then here is also making this rhythm here for this leg that is coming towards the back, and this one that is coming here, this rhythm here, this rhythm here, something like this, and this here. Awesome. I also have planned to create like a video series of me deconstructing the drawing of the Nine Old Men, because I will love those drawings, and just it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing all the things that we can learn from them. Simple rhythms, and if I enable all of this, you will see all of this trip that we took. See, this here is seeing rhythms. This here is seeing the forces, the energy that exists inside of your character. And this is the foundation to build shapes, 3D volumes, designs, everything on top of this. Once you understand this, once you're able to get to this dimension without having to consume drugs, but this is the first step, and this is what I'm going to show you in the next videos, how to be able to see these rhythms. And I'm going to show you exactly the tools that you need to open the image, open the live drawing model in front of you and seeing all of this. So, hope you enjoy and see you next time.